Hello everybody. Steelfist Gaming here. Today I'm going to be doing the next episode of responding to your comments. First up, Daryl Sui. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Why though? Profanity has cultural and linguistic function. Okay. Let me explain this. Just because something has a cultural function doesn't mean that it's good. I mean, you could say that anything has a cultural function or a linguistic function, but the sole purpose of swear words is to put evil into words. So that isn't really a good excuse. Also, there's no reason to start out a comment with because that's, think about it. If you go, while you're talking in real life, that makes sense because it's a thinking sound. But you don't have to put that into words if you're typing. You can just think and then type. Wilbur Stafford 1409 says, "Freedom of speech, baby. All the curse words, extra cuss words, even more creative cuss words." Okay, listen. First of all, there is absolutely nothing creative about cuss words. Not a single thing. And second of all, freedom of speech. It's my freedom of speech to tell you to not cuss, too. I mean, also saying I have the right to cuss is like saying I have the right to dump all my garbage in the river. I mean, cuss words are pretty much just verbal garbage being dumped into the river of life and existence and reality as we know it. And it pollutes reality when you say a cuss word. So that's that. Also, there's nothing creative about cuss words. Not a single thing is creative about cuss words. GD1DDY29 says, "Ignore the cursing commenters. The more you speak against them, the more they will do it. Just ignore them, brother, and keep posting your content." Now, that is good advice. If you're being trolled or cyberbullied, ignore them, but I'm not here to surrender. I am fighting a war. I am fighting a war against cuss words as we know it. And I am going to win. And I don't win by retreating. And the same people who are cursing today, 10 years from now in 2030, they are going to stop. And they're going to wonder why they did it in the first place. And it's going to be a big change for society. And yeah, if I was trying to get them to go away, then I would stop. But I need them to listen to me in order to get them to stop saying curse words. So my comment section, it's more of a battleground than anything. And it's one I intend to win. JGB420 says, "Man GG. GG to you too. Good game." Okay, this next one is under my modern music video. Contrasbeatshop. Autotune actually increases creativity because it allows more people to create music who wouldn't have been able to before. Music has been created by thousands of people through thousands of years before autotune ever invented. Nobody needs autotune to create music. And I mean, autotune, the same people who use autotune could easily make music without autotune. Sure, it might not sound as good to them, even though it objectively sounds worse with autotune. You could just make music without it very easily. And that's sort of like saying that AI-generated art makes art better, when it actually doesn't, because all artists do these days, at least the AI ones, is press a button. Well, back in the day they had to paint. That doesn't make art better. It makes it easier and less meaningful. If anybody could, I mean, if you look at abstract art where it's just squiggles all over a canvas, then that isn't art. Anybody can do that. Art has to be something special. Same with music. I mean, anybody can make music, but giving auto-tune to everybody, it makes all of music sound worse. One Tough Gazookas 94 says, "How much can Steel Fist Gaming bench?" Mister, I can bench press over 100 pounds. Frozione says, "Oh, this is a bit." Well, actually that was a 17-minute video, so it was a bit longer than a bit. Jamal7003 says, "I wanted to curse out of spite, but I'll refrain myself." That's good. It's good that you refrained. It's good that you did not give into the temptation to say a curse word. But if you wanted to, there's still some work to do, but I'm very glad that you're working on resisting cuss words. I don't know how to pronounce that. It says, "This reminds me of OG YouTube." Thank you. That's the sort of thing I'm going for. You know, a lot of videos are pretty much documentaries these days that are just produced with a lot of carefulness, and that's why I'm just going for the old YouTube thing where you just talk to a camera, which is what I'm doing. Okay, and Alex Bush 2884 said, I haven't censored out, but he said, well, I thought wasn't a real word, but I translated it because I have translation technology. Turns out it was a curse word in a different language, but I'm able to figure that stuff out because I'm pretty smart. I'm able to find out pretty much anything I need to know. So even if you say a curse word in another language, I'm going to find out. So look, they don't call me Secret Agent David for nothing. So please do not think that you can get around me like that. You can't. Nobody can. Hello Man 181. Thanks for mentioning my comment. Questions for the next Answer Your Comments video. 1. What was the hardest moment during your latest movie production? 2. What is your next movie be about? What would your next movie be about? 3. What is your favorite movie? Number 1, I'd probably say the hardest thing was getting the blue screen light for the tower climb scene. It was still pretty bad when we finished, but it was pretty difficult to put together. Number 2, what will your next movie be about? It's going to be about a talking microwave. Hopefully I can get Chris Pratt to star in it. Number 3, what is your favorite movie? That's a pretty hard one because there's a lot of good ones. Some I can't really pick a favorite one, but I think the Hillbillies in a Haunted House is a good one. What else? That's a pretty good one. Another classic is Birdemic. That's a pretty scary movie. The VeggieTales Jonah movie is also pretty good. Highlander's also a good movie. That's just a few good ones. Trapper Snapper 8. He just said a cuss word, the F word, specifically, which is the worst one. Why? There's really no reason to do that. So I think that next time you leave a comment, you should just say something good. No cuss words, no mean stuff. Just be friendly and good. So that's it for my comments. There's some good ones, some bad ones. Make sure to leave a good one under this video, and I'll have it in the next one, perchance. And also, here's my mailbox if you want to send me anything. Steel Fist Gaming, signing out.